If you want to know how I made this delicious garden egg sauce, then you definitely need to keep on watching. Hi foodies, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, hey, my name is Victoria and I am Vivi's Kitchen. Please do not forget to subscribe. So for this recipe, you'll be needing some palm oil, some onions, seasoning, garlic. You can never go wrong with garlic. You will also be needing some protein. You can use any protein you want, but I'll be using some dry fish as well as some goat meat for this recipe. Also, you'll be needing some garden egg, of course. This is the type of garden egg that I have available. You can use any one. You'll also be needing some pepper and some pomo. So let's begin the preparation. We're going to start by cutting the garden eggs into smaller pieces. I'm going to be cutting them into like finely diced shapes. This is because I want the garden eggs to cook faster. So after cutting the garden egg, we're going to transfer it into a bowl and we're going to set it aside. But this is what it looks like right now. This is the shape and this is the size. Next, we're going to prep our fish. So what I'll be doing is deboning as well as disinfecting this fish just to get rid of every dirt as well as bones inside the fish. I'm going to be adding some hot water and we're going to leave that to sit for some time. You also want to make sure that every part of the fish is fully covered with water, and it's going to soften up the fish. I also cut my goat meat into smaller pieces just because I wanted to have that really nice feel of every bite in my mouth with every spoon. So I'm going to be transferring that into our pot, and then I'm going to add the pomo and also some onions. Also, we're going to be adding our seasoning just so it can have some extra flavor while it's cooking. And next, we're going to add some water. Once that is in, we're going to cover the pot and leave it to cook for some time. And then let's get right to the garden egg. We're going to be pouring the garden egg into another pot, a large pot preferably, and we're going to add some water just so it can cook or steam or whatever. Just want it to be soft. So yes, just leave that for some time to cook. Also ensure that you're checking it from time to time just to make sure that it doesn't go too soft. We just want it to have the right consistency, just so when we mash it or when we pound it, it's still going to have a little bit of chunks in it. And from the video you can see that it was not soft to my taste. That's why I left it for some time, and now I checked it again, it was soft enough. So I just took it away from the burner, strained the water and transferred the garden egg into a mortar. You can use a blender. Please don't be like me, use spoon to transfer it, though it was very hot. So yes, you want to make sure that you are pounding it little by little. Don't be too hard because there'll still be some water inside. So try as much as possible to be careful just so it doesn't splash everywhere, and that's what I'm doing now. And now I have the right consistency that I want, so I'm going to take out the pesto and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. You can make it smoother than this if you want. So I already preheated my palm oil and I'm going to be frying my protein in the palm oil just for a little period of time, just so you can just have that fried taste you get. We're going to leave that in there for about 3 to 5 minutes, and don't forget it has to be on low heat. So after taking it out, we're going to add some onions as well as some garlic, and we're going to fry that for a few minutes until it is translucent. Next, we'll be adding some pepper. You can add some tomatoes to this, but if you love spicy food like me, you're going to enjoy this. Next, we're going to be adding the rest of our seasoning. You can add salt if you want to, and after that we're going to stir for a few minutes before adding our garden egg mix. So yes, the mix is going in already, and we're going to start stirring it immediately it's in the pot. So just keep stirring until everything is well combined. So after doing that, we're going to add our protein, starting with the fish and also the meat and the pomo, and we're going to stir that together until it's fully combined as well. And you can see how enticing it's beginning to look. God, you need to try this recipe, like it is bomb. Next, I just added a little bit of salt as well as my meat stock, just so it can steam or cook for a little period of time before we take it out. I also added it little by little just so I can get the right consistency that I want. I don't want the water to be too much or too little. So guys, our garden egg sauce is ready. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comment section, and you can see how it looks. Please try this recipe out, and when you do, I would really love to see your recreations. Please send them to my social media handles on Instagram, Facebook. So if you stayed to the end of this video, I am really grateful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.